Our concern over politicians without certificates. Nigerians are reacting and looking at where we have a lot of educated Nigerians that can turn things around. We have allowed politicians without even certificates to begin to hold position and begin to hold position here and there, to be elected into positions of authority and to be appointed into position of authorities. Nigerians have started parrying. They have started asking questions. Why are we in this situation? Amid swelling allegations that some politicians vying for electoral position in 2023 have no requisite school certificates, some Nigerians who spoke have stressed the importance of possessing requisite certification as prescribed by the Constitution and raised concerns over the failure of some politicians to provide theirs. The issue of certificate in politics does not matter. One Nigerian leader that governed the country well was Sir Ahmadu Bello. Alhaji Shehu Shagari was exposed and he performed credibly well. If you look at the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it says for president, governor, and others, school cert is the minimum benchmark. So if somebody has secondary school certificate, it is okay. That is why we are where we are. With this advancement in technology and so many things, in 2023, somebody will come and want to hold position even as a councillor. Are we going to say school certificate is enough? I think this constitution needs to be looked into and review the qualification level. Otherwise, we cannot have I may be doing the same thing and expect a different result. Let us get the right people with the right qualification to begin to take position of authority in this country. Today, professors have failed us. Lawyers are fighting everywhere. They have all failed us. So for me, the issue of certificate does not come in. Once someone has the school certificate, you are qualified to vie for political office. This is Ayati speaking. But what they don't even have that I think government has to be sincere, the courts have to be sincere and send them packing when they don't have from office. They don't have any business there because an illiterate cannot understand the economic of this country. One thing I know about politics is that it is a game of interest, and for some people, even when they are not favored or qualified, they do everything to get in, not minding whether the means is legal or not. They see it as a do or die affair. For me, that act alone is like a time bomb because there are legal implications. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is clear and on that and has spelled out the minimum prerequisite. That is Paul speaking. When you enter politics without certificate or with a forged one, it is a dangerous game you are playing because a time will come when you will be exposed and you will face the consequences. The consequences, what of all the things that he has gotten through that office? Will they be asked to refund it or they pay the political connection, what they have used their position to acquire? As a politician, it is better to make your ways clean by acquiring the prerequisite certificate. So it is really a bad trend and a dangerous path to toe. Those who have told that path before have themselves to blame. They have ended their political careers in shame. So I think those who have been discovered to be lacking certificates should be flushed out of the system. We have enough qualified Nigerians. Yes, there are so many qualified Nigerians, but will they allow them to get there when they have no godfather? Emmanuel said it is saddening that each time Nigerians are about to hold a general election, we hear all manner of stories concerning aspirant certificates and education attainment. It is really a shame to say the least. Nigerians need credible leaders with good educational background and knowledge to steer this nation to the right direction. Someone that can take us from the woods we have suffered enough as a people. Peter said a certificate is not necessary but good governance. At times like these, Nigerians should fix their gaze in more important issues that will grow the country for good and will be better for it and our unborn children. Nigerians should channel their energy to issue-based politics, the mundane issue of a certificate scandal that has failed a court test twice. There are people who neither had the opportunity of primary nor secondary education but perform exceptionally and brilliantly well in the university, we should be more concerned about performance and not certificates, because most of concerned Nigerians are focusing attention on issues that are not relevant. The presidential candidate in the two major political parties have been on the corridors of power for some years now. Why is it now that the critics will not allow the public have peace of mind on these issues of certificates, whether they have certificates or not? It is not as if questioning the academic background is not good, but the point I'm trying to make here is that we should not dwell much on that and forget to assess the individual personalities in relation to the good governance they can offer to Nigerians. I think the Constitution said the minimum requirement for anybody contesting for president is school certificate. INEC as an electoral umpire should do its work by conducting investigation and screening to ascertain their academic status. For me, I would prefer to hear from Nigerians the type of president they want this time around, the charismatic qualities such person should possess. Agenda setting is supposed to dominate public discourse for now, while the other issues such as their respective political pedigree can be traced by measuring their capacities as leaders. Jude Madwave as well. It is not for the first time we are confronted with the controversy over certificates of candidates contesting presidential election. In 2015, the incumbent president was faced with this challenge. Up to today, there is still a question mark on whether he is a school certificate holder. I think this time around, authorities should not take it for granted. All the candidates should be properly screened before the 2023 general election. I discovered that the electoral committees of various parties are not interested in the academic standard of candidates. All they want is to field in the person of their choice. Health, academic background, public trust, and selfless service make up qualities of a good leader. Nigerians should not overlook this criteria. Nigerians are not overlooking those criteria, but at least the basic certificate that is required should be made available. What is your thought on this? Should Nigeria make certificate the key thing in the upcoming election? Kindly make your views known as you make your comments on this. Are we going to get it right now? Do we need a certificate or we need experiences? Do we need people with capacity, competence without certificate, or we need people that has the competence, the capacity, the vision, and with certificate? Will it be an added advantage for someone that is going to any elective position in this country, be it senator, be it House of Rep, be it State Assembly, be it governor? Should we be asking, demanding for more of the requirement, or should the Constitution be amended to raise the bar, or what should be the minimum qualification? Please, I expect your comment as we meet another time. Have a blessed day.